Hey everybody, Aaron Dillon here, Managing Director of AG Dillon & Co. I got a pre-IPO company update for the week ending September 1st, 2023. Let's get into it. Redwood Materials, a battery recycling startup founded by Tesla's J.B. Straubel, secured $1 billion in a Series D funding round. The round was which was co-led by Goldman Sachs, Capricorn Technology Impact Fund, and Rowe Price, elevates Redwood's total fundraising to $2 billion, which is complemented by a $2 billion loan from the U.S. Department of Energy. That's a nice loan from the government there. Although the company's valuation remains undisclosed, a July report from the Financial Times estimate a post-money valuation of $5 billion following this funding. On Tuesday, a federal appeals court mandated the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to reevaluate Grayscale Investments' application to introduce the first Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. This decision challenges SEC Chair Gary Gensler's regulatory stance on the crypto industry. Following the ruling, Bitcoin-related assets experienced a surge, with Coinbase global stock rising by 15% and Bitcoin futures increasing by over 7%. The court labeled the SEC's denial of Grayscale's proposal as arbitrary and capricious, pointing out that the SEC had previously approved Bitcoin future ETFs. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit's decision marks another legal obstacle for Gensler's crypto regulatory approach. Grayscale celebrated the ruling as a significant step for American investors as the Bitcoin and the Bitcoin ecosystem. The SEC is currently deliberating on the court's decision and its subsequent actions. Gensler's regulatory approach has faced other challenges in recent court ruling, partially against the SEC in a case against Ripple Labs. The crypto industry has been advocating for spot Bitcoin ETFs, which could potentially attract more investors into the market. Great news for pre-IPO stock companies like Kraken and Fireblocks and Consensus. OpenAI is projected to surpass $1 billion in revenue over the next year from its AI software and computational services, significantly outpacing prior estimates. This growth, backed by Microsoft, indicates a monthly revenue of over $80 million, a stark contrast to the $28 million earned the previous year before monetizing ChatGPT. The surge in revenue highlights the increasing adoption of OpenAI's technology by various firms, including Wall Street's Jane Street, which is a great kind of tech-focused trading shop. Despite the success, OpenAI faced a $540 million loss last year during the development of GPT-4 and ChatGPT. OpenAI has also introduced a business-oriented version of its ChatGPT tool this week, positioning itself as a competitor to Microsoft, its primary investor and partner. The newly unveiled ChatGPT Enterprise, that's the name of it, ChatGPT Enterprise, aims to assist employees in learning new skills and analyzing internal data, boasting speeds of up to twice as fast as the standard paid ChatGPT. Prioritizing data privacy, OpenAI commits to not use client data from this product for its own advancements. This release follows Microsoft Bing's Chat Enterprise announcement, a technology also rooted in OpenAI's technology. And despite Microsoft's significant investment in OpenAI and their collaborative history, both companies emphasize their distinct identities and offerings. OpenAI's focus remains on enhancing the ChatGPT user experience while also partnering with other firms, including Salesforce. e.l.f. Beauty announced its acquisition of skincare brand Naturium, I think I'm pronouncing that right, for $355 million, highlighting the ongoing success of beauty brands amidst a wider consumer sector downturn. Both companies are recognized for their budget-friendly, popular products that gain traction on platforms like TikTok. Founded in 2019 by the Center, Naturium secured a $15 million investment from Prelude Growth Partners in 2021. This acquisition is expected to double e.l.f. Skincare's market share, contributing an estimated $48 million in net sales and $9 million in adjusted EBITDA for the latter half of its fiscal year. e.l.f. stock has surged over 250% in the last year, reflecting the robust investor interest in beauty sector as evident by Oddity Tech's recent successful IPO. Swedish buy now, pay later firm Klarna reported a 67% reduction in losses for the first half of 2023, attributed to significant cost-cutting measures. The company's net offering income rose by 21% year over year to $843 million. Despite not achieving a half-year profit, Klarna did record a month of profitability, surpassing internal targets. CEO Sebastian Simitowski emphasized the resilience and agility of Klarna's business model, even in challenging economic conditions. The company's credit losses decreased by 39% and its operating expenses improved by 26% year on year, partly due to the advancements in artificial intelligence. Klarna has been actively integrating AI, recently launching a customer service feature that efficiently resolves merchant disputes and saving over 60,000 hours annually. Klarna is one of these companies that's got stuck in a tough time when it went to raise capital at a really bad market cycle. They just needed the cash. They were expanding internationally, and they got beat up pretty bad in the secondary markets. It's down 85% with that primary round from the last round that they did prior. Toronto-based Cohere is a developer of large language models akin to OpenAI's, has engaged JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs for a new funding round. This follows a June funding round where Cohere secured $270 million from investors like Oracle and Nvidia, valuing the startup at $2.2 billion. Concurrently, Tiger Global is considering selling a portion of its stake in Cohere, targeting the valuation at possibly $3 billion. Okay, big capital raises for the week ending August 25, 2023. We got one new unicorn this week. Zepto is an Indian online grocery delivery business that raised $200 million Series E at a $1.4 billion valuation. That's a 56% increase from its $900 million valuation Series D in May of 2022, 16 months ago. Y Combinator led and Kaiser Permanente participated. A few other notables. Ramp, a banking products platform for businesses, raised $300 million Series D at a $5.8 billion valuation. That was a down round, 28% down from its $8.1 billion valuation Series C. It did add a good group of investors for this. Sands Capital, Thrive Capital led, Founders Fund, and General Catalyst participated. GymPass is a gym fitness package provider for employee benefits programs, raised an $85 million Series F at a $2.4 billion valuation. That's just a 9% increase from its last round. Last up, we got pre-IPO stock performance as of August 28, 2023. We got IPO Watch. Instacart and Klaviyo are both coming. I got Instacart at $12.4 billion valuation and Klaviyo at $4.3 billion valuation. So it'll be interesting to see where these companies come out with the IPO versus what they're looking like in the secondary market, private secondary market, I should say. This week's winners, we got Instacart up plus 9.1%, Anthropic's up 6.8%, Databricks 5.9%, Brex 2.1%, and SpaceX up 2.0%. This week's losers, we got Neuralink down 19.3%, Deals down 8.7%, Airtable's down 8.4%, Rippling down 7.6%, and Chainalysis down 3.1%. Top 5 companies by valuation. ByteDance still number 1 at $206 billion. SpaceX is $150 billion. Stripe at $49 billion. Databricks $35 billion. And OpenAI at $32 billion. If you want to see more current valuation and performance data, you just check out agdillon.com. It's right up there on the top. You can see pre-IPO stocks. We cover 30 stocks on a weekly basis. We update the data. Okay, that's it for me right now. If you have any questions, please reach out. Any pre-IPO stock questions, please reach out and let me know. And thanks, and we'll see you guys next week.